This week on No Limits Fishing.
Hooked up. Good fish. Nice fish. Little River Jetties.
Nice work, man.
Fishing, guys.
This is looking real similar to what we do about every day going king mackerel fishing so far.
Yep.
Catch pogies first. Catching live bait is a critical part of 95% of the fishing that we do around here, it seems like. Seems like any of the big sport fish, if you can get some live bait, then you're gonna be in good shape.
Exactly, and where we're heading today is down to the jetties, and there's a ton of mullet screaming through there. So throwing these pogies down, they give them just something a little different to look at, you know, a little different bait, and so a lot of times that turns into success for us.
Yep, so this is a good opportunity. Welcome to No Limits Fishing. By popular demand, we were told to leave Captain Brandon at the dock. He was too boring for TV. So we went for personality, and we brought in inshore fishing legend, man, the myth, the best there ever was, the best there ever is, the best there ever will be, Captain Bonecrusher Brandon Sauls. Welcome to No Limits Fishing, and thank you for the invite.
Yeah, man, appreciate it. Looking forward to go catching some big fish. Let's go get them, guys.
Yeah, man, this is the time of the year when the great big red drum are just migrating like crazy through our area, and it's really neat. We have, you know, we're Ocean Isle Beach. Certainly we have great fishing, but you know, we're not you know, black marlin in Australia or anything like that. But I will say that our big red drum fishing is world class.
Absolutely.
This time of year.
Yep. Yeah, from mid-September all the way through the month of October is one of the most anticipated fisheries, big bites that we have. I look forward to this every year. So we got a good, you know, 4 to 5 weeks up ahead of us.
So what is the deal? I mean, these fish are, do we know where they're coming from? I mean, what happens the rest of the year? Why are we getting millions of these big drum in here?
You know, it's just the fall of the year, all that bait's right on top of the beach. We get these northeast and, you know, blows with all these mullet coming in, and like you're seeing, we get the jetties. It's just miles of bait streaming through there, and they're just coming here to get fattened up for the winter, I think.
And how big are we looking at? I mean, what's the average?
Yeah, you know, a couple days ago we saw them between 20 and 25 pounds. We may see some down in the 15-pound range, but these are all nice double-digit, you know, pound class fish here.
Yeah, and it seems like, you know, we've done this, we've actually done the show a couple years in a row now. It seems like the longer you wait into October, maybe the fish get even a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it seems to be. Yep.
Yeah. So anyways, well, I'm excited. It is a beautiful day. We have a few storms behind us here, but it's an evening fishery. We're gonna go out there and see if we can make it happen.
Absolutely. Let's do it, guys.
All right, so we've made it out here at the world famous Little River Jetties for the even more world famous red drum bite, big drum bite. Brandon, tell us a little bit about, you know, the tackle that you need to have to do this kind of fishery.
Yep. So we're getting out here, you know, first off, we're gonna fish baits directly on the bottom. So you wanna make sure you have enough lead to keep that bait all the way on the bottom. If you're not on the bottom, you're not fishing these redfish. So just kind of looking at the conditions, everything today, you know, just a 2-ounce weight egg sinker to do it. Sometimes I go up to 3, but usually 2 is about my minimum here. I tie put an egg sinker on. After that, I'm gonna slip on like an 80-pound Spro swivel. It doesn't have to be that big, but I want one that has a large enough diameter that it won't so much go through that small hole in the lead.
Okay.
So I like to use a little bit larger swivel for that reason alone, you know.
Makes sense.
Sometimes I'll use a bead if I have a swivel that wants to go through the egg sinker there.
Sure.
That bead will prevent it from, you know, going through the hole.
Okay.
So I do that. 25-pound cigar fluorocarbon, yep. And so I use anywhere from like 16 to 18 inches and just reel off about this much or so here. And I'm putting it on a Eagle Claw #1. This is like a L42G, I think it is. And this does it, man. This will get us fishing.
No. Let's start over. That was not fancy enough. There's got to be more tricks than that. This is just a flounder rig right here, isn't it?
It is a souped up flounder rig. There's nothing, you know, spectacular, you know, tricky about this fishery. You get out here at the right time, the right tide, and put a live bait on the bottom and hang on.
Yeah, I mean, it's much, you know, a lot of folks are always, you know, will ask, what's the secret? You know, you must be using something. It's the same answer on almost any kind of fishing. If they're not there, you're not going to catch them, right? And so, I mean, that's the whole deal. Coming out here this time of year, getting here on the right tide. Tell me a little bit about the tides and how that plays a role in this whole gig.
Yeah, you know, Barrett, for the most part, what we like to do is get here about 30 to 45 minutes when the tide starts rising. So I like to get out here on the dead low tide, catch my bait, ease on down here, and when I kind of start watching when the water starts coming around the tips coming in, that kind of indicates the tide's really pushing in good. Get a bait on the bottom and hang on for about 2 hours from low rising
So
tide.
does that mean, are you wasting your time if you come out here at another tide, in your opinion, or no?
No, I mean, folks do catch them on the outgoing tide. I mean, that's been done, but just traditionally that rising tide seems to be the best. But hey, if you got time, come put a bait in the water and see.
You can't catch them if you're not there, right?
That's exactly
same
right.
gig. So,
That's
all right,
exactly
well, cool. I'm gonna rig up one of my reeling poles and see if I can catch one of these critters, and let's get to work.
Let's put a bait on the bottom.
All right.
So here I'm just going to take my hook, slide it right through his nose, just like I'm king mackerel fishing. Got him in the nose there. Take this bait. I'm flipping over the side of the boat. Get all the way down the bottom. I do like to let out enough line when I'm drifting through here that I make sure I don't get caught in my motor. So I like to get enough, you know, scope on my line hanging out there. And check my drag. Things feel good. Put it in the rod holder and wait for it to bend.
Man, lazy man's fishing. I like it. Nice change of pace. No Limits Fishing is brought to you by formerly Marine Service Center. The new Sportsman's Choice Marine located on Highway 9 in Long, South Carolina has been serving your boating and outdoor needs for 20 years. Come visit our new showroom and check out brands such as Yamaha, Carolina Skiff, Contender, Triton, and many more that are on display daily. Whether you're looking for a new toy on the water or need service, the staff at Sportsman's Choice looks forward to the opportunity to earn your business.
At Sea-Tow, you don't just get help, you get a fleet of help. More boats and more experienced captains means Sea-Tow members receive help faster. Membership is inexpensive at only 46 cents per day, and that's for complete coverage, from fuel drops to jump starts to a timely tow home. It's 24/7 peace of mind on the water. Become a Sea-Tow member today for just $169 a year and know the country's premier on-water assistance fleet is standing by. Sea-Tow.
Here's a myth. Having an insurance agent costs you more money. The truth? An Allstate agent can save you a bundle by helping you get all of the discounts you deserve. Discounts for safe driving, anti-lock brakes, owning a new car, paying electronically, having more than one policy, and more. All told, the Good Hands offer more than 30 different car and home insurance discounts.
The new Ocean Isle Fish Company restaurant and GMAC Tiki Bar is open air, on the water dining at its finest. Come and be part of the show as fishing boats arrive at the dock daily, offloading their catch, and watch as the freshest fish on the coast moves from boat to kitchen to your plate. The Ocean Isle Fish Company restaurant, located at the base of the Ocean Isle Beach Bridge. The Ocean Isle Fish Company, where our fish are always fresh.
What do you get when you take this guy, his son, and put them to work? You get 3 generations of the best HVAC company around. You get Al Fulford Heating and Cooling, a Ream Team top contractor that takes great pride in service after the sale. Over 40 years in the industry says a whole lot. So trust these guys for quality Ream home comfort solutions, as well as innovative geothermal technology and a whole lot more. Al Fulford Heating and Cooling.
Now, back to more No Limits fishing.
Hooked up.
Get him, Captain Bonecrusher.
Yes, sir. Got him on. But watch your line there, Barrett. Okay. Good.
Barry, you want to give me some commentary?
Yeah, man. Got him on, as promised, as advertised.
That's right.
Down here, Little River Jetties. Captain Brandon has hooked him up.
That tide's turned. About 50 minutes into that tide turn, you're getting some good green water starting to push in here. Just inside the rocks, as prescribed. Look at there. This is the class of fish we're looking at. You know, these 15 to 25 pound fish right here.
Well, I'll have to agree with you. It doesn't appear to be rocket science, but you know, I guess it's about patience and you know, wait your turn and being there at the right time, right? I mean, that's the name of the game. So this is pretty cool. Oop, get out your way. See if we can hook another one. Now, I missed the bite. Was that like a? Did they hammer it or do you let them have it? What do you do?
Yep, so I had to pull in my hand. I just kind of felt it get heavy. With these big fish, it's not like a big clobber kind of bite. I mean, you just kind of feel it and kind of get heavy, and all of a sudden, then they take off really hard. But it's not a big, crazy bite. It just kind of gets heavy, and then the fight's on for a good 5 or 10 minutes.
Awesome.
So I'm fishing like 30 and 40 pound braid here. Got pretty good drag on them, like I said, 20 to 25 pound on the leader. Now I try to keep the drag a little tight. I don't want to fight these fish for a really long time. You know, I want to try to get a good release back out of them and be able to catch these fish another day.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably a really important thing to touch on here is, you know, talking about these are old drum. These are protected fish, and we want to do, you know, have our fun with them, but we want to make sure that we turn them back and in good health. So, you know, like you said, fighting them on equipment that can actually catch them in a reasonable amount of time, not tiring them out too bad is important.
That's right. And
then also, you know, which we'll hopefully get a chance at and get into here in a minute, is actually handling the fish and not hurting them too bad.
That's right. Yeah, we'll get this fish on the boat. Hopefully he'll come up, and I'll probably get the dip out in the back just when game time comes. And we'll get him on here and get some measurements on him and try to get a good release back out of him.
All right.
This is a contour rod, like a 12 to 20 pound, with a 4,000 Stratic, all got from the fishing center. And this is perfect for what we're doing with this type of fishery here. So we've got some string out there.
Tell me a little bit about the common courtesy out here. It seems like this could get pretty hectic. Whoop!
Oh, there goes his face. Nice fish.
Pick up my mouth. That's a nice one there. Wow, look at that. Big boy.
All right, there you go, Barry.
Oh, you need a bigger net, I think.
Woo! That's a big one.
Here you go. Hold there, I'll just grab your burgers. Chin on them.
39-inch fish.
39-inch fish. It's a monster. Come grab his tail, Brandon, or I'll grab his head, or you do whatever. Hold him up there.
Yep.
Got him? He's there.
Get around here. Woo! That's Carolina red fishing right there. Little River Jetties.
Nice work, man. That's what we came for. Awesome job.
Let's get him back over and let him swim another day. I'm just going to kind of work this fish back and forth in the water. Make sure he's ready to go. There he goes.
No Limits Fishing is brought to you by
It's all mine.
Parenthood isn't gonna change me. I'll still see the guys every weekend. Please, I'm still king of this castle.
You're gonna love the backseat pocket.
It's not like I'm gonna get a minivan.
Life can surprise you, so can an Allstate agent. Now they can save you $3,000 on a new car with the Allstate car buying service. The good hands are doing more than ever before.
What do you get when you take this guy, his son, and his son, and put them to work? You get 3 generations of the best HVAC company around. You get Al Fulford Heating and Cooling, a Ream Team top contractor that takes great pride in service after the sale. Over 40 years in the industry says a whole lot. So trust these guys for quality Ream home comfort solutions, as well as innovative geothermal technology and a whole lot more. Al Fulford Heating and Cooling.
Formerly Marine Service Center, the new Sportsman's Choice Marine located on Highway 9 in Long, South Carolina has been serving your boating and outdoor needs for 20 years. Come visit our new showroom and check out brands such as Yamaha, Carolina Skiff, Contender, Trident, and many more that are on display daily. Whether you're looking for a new toy on the water or need service, the staff at Sportsman's Choice looks forward to the opportunity to earn your business. Hi, I'm Captain Brant, and this is Braden and Caroline, and welcome to the Ocean Isle Fishing Center, where we have everything you need for fun on and around the water. Of course, with all of your fishing equipment. Braden, what do you like?
The toys.
What about you, Caroline?
I like the cool clothes.
Awesome. Well, we welcome you here to the Ocean Isle Fishing Center, located at 65 Causeway Drive, next to the Ocean Isle Fish Company on Ocean Isle Beach. Now, back to more No Limits Fishing. All right, Brandon, you obviously spend a whole lot of your time in this neighborhood right here around the jetties, and I'm gonna go ahead and elect you mayor of the jetties at this point. So I see a lot of boat traffic around, especially obviously when the fish are biting. That's good, you know, there's gonna be lots of people trying to catch fish. Give me some common courtesy, you know, how do you deal with so many boats in such a small area?
That's right. Well, man, it's down here. It's almost like driving NASCAR. I mean, you're in here, you're bumping and grinding rub rails, and you know, when you come down, it's different fishing than up the river. You know, you're going to expect to be fishing very close to one another, and they can kind of get really tight at times, but it's just kind of the norm down here. You know, what we see is some folks will come in here and drop anchor. And if you see a bunch of boats drifting, get in the drift and go with them. If they're anchoring, then anchor. You kind of want to go with the flow. You know, I'm just a weekend warrior having a good time. I try to look out for the charter boat captains. If they're down here, I give them the respect. You know, they're working hard to try to make their dollar, you know. But, you know, it's just, it's a lot of fun. You know, you're really fishing tight down here together. And
yeah, it looks like, I mean, for the most part, it seems like it's the same group. Everybody kind of knows each other.
Exactly.
And, you know, I think there's a lot of camaraderie and amongst all the fishermen and joking around and everything down here. It's pretty neat to see all that. But definitely want to be respectful of each other as well.
That's right, and it is fun. Like, I see a lot of these guys that don't always know their names and whatnot, but we know each other's boats.
Right.
We're down here high-fiving and you know, rooting for each other to catch these big fish. It's
yeah.
a big fun time.
Well, we're talking about respect and you know, being concerned with each other. You know, we kind of touched on it earlier. Respect for the fish.
Yeah,
all right, these are special fish. I mean, you know, these are red drum is the North Carolina state fish, and we don't keep any of these fish, and maybe the folks watching don't quite understand. You know, hey man, that looks like a fish you could take home and eat.
That's right.
But tell me about, you know, the limits and you know, what is, you know, acceptable with these fish. You know, how you treat them.
Yes, so exactly. Down here, the slot limit is 18 to 27 inches, so these fish have to be in that size, you know, in that length there, 18 to 27. And you know, most fish that we're catching are, you know, they're 12 plus pounds, which is clear outside that slot. So almost 99% of these fish are throwback fish. These are your big breeder type fish, so we want to get them over the side of the boat, you know, get good fresh water over the gills and get them to swim off real good. You know, at times we'll release them and we'll see them pop back up behind the boat. So just you know, keep a conscious eye out. If you see them, just go give them a little push on the nose. A lot of times they'll swim right back off.
Right. That makes good sense. And what you just said is important, I think, to touch on is these are the breeding fish. This is how we get more fish.
That's
you
right.
know, by keeping these fish alive and well. And like I said, you know, we certainly want to come out here and have fun with them. You know, they are a resource, but we're respecting the resource. You know, we're not abusing it. We're giving them some exercise and letting them go back on their way and make little baby redfish.
Sore lipping them along the way.
That's it, man. So, you know, really, especially with this kind of fishing where these fish are so balled up, everybody knows where they're at, they're not hard to catch. You could absolutely decimate the species if you weren't careful with them.
That's
so,
right.
you know, it's really good to see that you and other folks are taking the time to care for these fish the right way and you know, do things the right way and ensure that these fish are around for our kids and our kids' kids.
Absolutely. So it's a good time to just come out and enjoy the fishing, respect it, and join the fun and rub some rails with everybody.
There you go. All right.
Good job, Eric.
Oh, hooked up. I'm in my fighting chair. Good thing. I got something. He's a big one. Oh yeah, there's that head shake. A little bit. Got a visual. It's another nice redfish. All right, man, this guy is ready to come in the boat. Big old bull redfish, look at there.
Nice.
Bring him on in here. Yes, sir.
Another nice fish for sure.
Yes, sir. Bull redfish. Why do they call them bull redfish? Oh, got him on, Brandon.
double
Got
header.
him on. Got him on. Go get him. Ah.
Look at your boys.
I'm gonna rub my mouth and while we're getting fish.
Barrett, the boat is on the other side over there, and a big pair of pliers.
All right, I'll take care of it from here. Now, give me the secret. Is it dead bait or live bait?
Hey, believe it or not, this is live bait.
Live bait. Okay,
Yep.
so they're biting everything then.
Oh, it came loose.
Oh no!
Came loose.
Came loose.
Disconnected.
Alright. Well, this right here, guys, is what we were after. Just an awesome fish. Probably a 15 to 18, maybe 20-pound redfish. Right here in the Little River jetties. Anybody can come do this. They're easy to get to. They're not difficult technique-wise to catch. And boy, I'm telling you right now, this is the time of the year. Anytime in the fall, come out here and have yourself a ball catching these great big old redfish. All right, let's let him go. Make sure he gets good and revived. I'm gonna wait for him to kick his tail so I know that he's feeling all right. Then we'll let him go. Oh, there you go. See you later. No Limits Fishing is brought to you by Hardy White & Sons is a fourth-generation company located on Main Street in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. Since 1925, Hardy White & Sons has been serving southern Brunswick County, providing fuel and gas delivery including highway, non-highway fuels, home heating oil, kerosene, regular and premium gasoline, and non-ethanol gas, specializing in delivery, installation, and servicing of LP gas tanks and LP gas appliances. For information, find us online at www.rdwhiteandsons.com.
Get back to nature at the area's unique one-of-a-kind outdoor adventure center, the Charlotte River Swamp Park, featuring 10 exciting zip lines, a 53-obstacle aerial adventure park, and a serene eco-boat tour through the swamp. Fun for all ages. Get out and play at the Charlotte River Swamp Park, located at 5550 Watts Road, Ocean Isle Beach. Visit us online at www.zipandplay.com.
The OIFC Wing and Fish Company is located in downtown Charlotte, just 10 minutes from Ocean Isle and Holden Beach. As back-to-back winners of Best of Brunswick, we proudly serve fresh fish from the fleet of boats at the Ocean Isle Fishing Center, 25 flavors of wings, and 20-plus beers on draft. Come join us for daily specials on Tuesday night for trivia, Wing Wednesday, and live entertainment on Friday.
Since 1998, Yellowfin has been dedicated to an uncompromising mission.
Nice.
To provide fishing families with boats designed to be the ultimate in performance, efficiency, quality, and style, with the driest, most stable ride on the water, legendary attention to detail, and unsurpassed fishability.
Whoa!
The ultimate goal at Yellowfin is to provide families with the freedom to create a lifetime of great memories, one day at a time.
First Bank is proud of our commitment to build and grow businesses within our community.
Projects like the new Shallot River Swamp Park exemplify our willingness to stand behind projects that we feel will positively affect the local community. Visit one of our local branches to speak with a friendly loan representative or find us online at www.localfirstbank.com and let us help you grow your business.
Now, back to more No Limits fishing.
Woo! Here we go. So this one here was cut bait. Another cut pogey on here. And fishing out of that rod holder there I just mentioned to you earlier. And a lot of times I just let old Rodney do the hook setting for me. Just put it in the rod holder. When it bends, you know you got him on.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is a fitting way to end this adventure, man. Sun's setting. Looks like the sky's on fire back there.
It does.
Catching big fish right here at the Little River Jetties. I'm just glad to be here. Thank you for the invite.
Absolutely, Barrett. It is a beautiful afternoon. The fish somewhat cooperated with us. Missed a few, caught a few.
Yeah.
You get to see what it's all about, man.
Yes, that's right, man. This is a unique. Whoa! Hang on. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hang on. Oh man! Pulled him off. Had another bite right there. Shoot. Well, you can definitely see what this gig is all about right here, and you know when they go to biting, it's on. But anyways, man, awesome day. Had fun. Go to work all day. Come out here, knock off, and go catch a few fish, and be home for dinner, sleep in your bed. Man, don't get no better than this.
That's right.
All right.
You know, Barrett was saying earlier, you know, that just how accessible this is. You know, you don't have to have a 25-foot boat to come down here. A lot of times you pick your days, the good weather like we've seen here today. You can easily come down here in a john boat and gain access to these fish. Just like today, we knocked off work around 4 o'clock, came down. You can spend 2-3 hours down here and you're back home. Very accessible fishery. Big monsters. Monster reds. There he is, Barrett. Let's see here. This way he's gonna come. What's going on this side?
Hear him drumming.
You got him right on the mouth.
All right, good way to end the day. This is number 3. We should have had more, missed a few.
That's right.
I think we're leaving them biting now. It's getting dark, time to get on home, but I think they're just getting going now. But man, that was a heck of a good time. And
absolutely.
Great fishing, glad we got to do it. And man, as promised, as advertised, Bonecrusher delivers. And man, can't wait to come back and do it again.
Yeah, man. Good times, Barrett.
All right, let's let them go.